Hello everyone, I'm Keith Park with Print Your World. It's been a week and a half since the last video I put on out. I want to apologize about that. I'm going to try and get them out more frequently after this. So today I'm going to make it kind of a shorter video. I've noticed people seem to like the shorter videos a bit. I can make longer ones in the future. But I'm just going to talk about real quickly some of the equipment in my shop as well as one of my current projects. Now currently I'm working on going and making a moon lamp that is held aloft by a cat, which will be the base of that lamp, and I've got it on two of my printers. The first of these printers is my Lotmax Shark, SC10 Shark, and it is right here. I'm going to show you the moon. As you can see, that wonderful little item right there. I started out with a love-hate relationship with this printer. Why? Because out of the box it didn't work. And it required more things to make it work. And then it required replacement of its original main board. And then that board again. Now it works fantastic. In some ways even better than all my other printers. I just wish that that could have started out that way. Now the other one that I have that I'm building that cat base on, here is my Ender 5 Pro. You can see right here, there's the cat going on. Now, this one's been very, very heavily modified. It's not really an Ender 5 anymore, but more on that on another day. The Shark I have for the purpose of printing fast. The Ender 5 Pro that I have there, that is primarily for doing multi-material, different colors that I can be able to go and work with it. Lots of temperature variations I can use. It's been set up to do pretty much a little bit of everything. Doesn't have the biggest build volume in the world, but that's okay. I have other printers to do that kind of a thing with. So now I have a very fast little mini Delta, monoprice mini Delta. It's not something I would ever use as any kind of production thing, but I'm going to go and give you a little picture of it right now. Right there, that's that little guy right there. Again, I want to go and note here that that's something to go and show other people how 3D printers work. That little guy's got a very, very tiny build volume, and I wouldn't recommend something that small for most people. I also have here a CR30. Now, this is an Infinite Z belt printer. That means it can keep printing for as long as I can provide a support for it on one of the axes. I love this thing. It's really kind of cool. I wound up going and making this, one of the daggers from Mandalorian, from the series. The blade itself was made on the CR30. Lots of people are making swords and things like that on it. This is it right here, as you can see. And finally, I'm going to go and mention my Ender 5 Plus, which will be great for doing helmets and other kinds of things. However, as it is stock, it doesn't handle the hotter temperature filaments very well. So I'll be sticking with mostly PLA and basic kinds of builds on it. It's this one right here. Nonetheless, it's pretty much the one I would recommend above all the others for people to start out with for a printer, because it's fairly easy to work with and put together. It's a big build volume, and I don't think you're going to regret it. So I do have a couple of others that I'm going to point on out here. I have an i3W Pro clone, which means it was based off the Prusa i3W, but it's made by Geetek. It works, but I don't like it. Haven't used it in a while. I don't recommend it. Here's what it looks like. I also have a Yenimitsu CNC router, a 318 Pro, which is this one right here, Prover. It's great for subtractive manufacturing in terms of going and making wood projects. And finally, the last horse in my stables, as it were, and that is my Photon S, which is a resin printer, and that's this guy right here. Anyway, I'll discuss more on them as time goes along. I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has about those different printers. And hopefully you'll find this video interesting, as well as the cat lamp when I'm done with it. Have a fantastic day, everyone. And remember, if you like this video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day, everyone.